Hey guys, welcome back. Maris here, and today we talk about explosives. This will be, I hope, a really short video. There's not much to do. I'll show you something I hope no one showed you before. That's my main goal here. So, I will, well, three parts. So first, and obviously everyone is wondering what's going on. So this is my zoo. I keep wolf spiders in it. But as you can see, that one right there, this is one of the wolf spiders that actually somehow spawned outside. So first lesson, what we are doing here, we are checking how hard or in this case easy is to kill wolf spider with explosives. There is a note I need to mention. As you can see, throwing it has a delay. And in the delay, if the positioning is bad, that bomb, let me demonstrate it better, can drop somewhere. And actually, it has pretty small blast radius. So for killing spiders, only if they are caged like here, well, that was inhumane. But yeah, you saw how much bombs it took. It depends on how close you can get to the actual spider, right? But this is the least important part. This is the boo-hoo. Let me save you time by traveling, and let's meet in the base. So, and for base, I cheated a little bit. I actually loaded a game. This is, well, the same games approximately, but I worked on this video already 3 releases back, so okay, this is time that it must be shared, okay? Because I think I found a link with other cases. So what else can we do with explosives? And this is my, I hope, at least some kind of advice for everyone, because I've seen huge buildings and sky, how it's called, bridges and everything, which requires a lot of materials. So, you know what? Guess what happens if you use explosives correctly? And by correctly, I mean absolutely not how it was intended. Too high. But long story short, this is how you chop down those, well, this is a grass of course, but we call them trees. So, you know, the saying in Russia, cut down the tree before the tree cuts down you. All right. So of course, explosives is really high, let's say, end game item. You need. Actually, it's not that end game. You quite easily find and get these pieces and get your hands on bombs. As you can see, we clearly cut down them way faster than any other cutting thing, right? And you guys are playing multiplayer, so just equipping and going in. First thing, it's a blast. Second, it's like really awesome. As you can see, I cleared out and you have grass, ton of grass. But now the last part, as I promised, video is not that long. Let me share you something really, let's call it interesting. You might be thinking, what the hell is this? Why I have such a great tower and then I have some kind of this thing? I need to introduce you to one additional thing for fully capture what's going on here. And you know, there is FPS called frames per second. Let me introduce to SPF, seconds per frame, because that's what we will be experiencing right in the moment. So I will explain. It will be, I'll show you as well, but I need to explain what's going on. In this game, everything you see around you, imagine a huge sphere, a ball around you in precise radius, right? And in that radius, things happen. Outside that radius, things do not happen. And I will prove it to you. Because game has real issues when from you something is happening right on the corner, right where things you can't see. For example, if I climb up there, this is too high, I will not see, and there is no bugs going on the ground. I need to come closer because and this is not just graphical. That's the most important part, because obviously everyone will say, "Oh, that's the distance of you." No. This is different. There is a thing attached to physical things, because game does calculations for things when it's going. For example, the same grass when it's falling, or I throw something, physics and all that. This is calculated. So this is our backup, really backup stairs, because what I will do, yes, I'm doing crazy things just for you so you know better. Right there in those boxes is absolutely everything I obtained in the game. This is not my latest save. This is one of the many parallel I make for making videos, but there is absolutely everything but my slippers, my eye patch, and those 20 bombs. Mallet, mint, resources, everything I gathered, and I put them there, right? Because what we will do is something really stupid. Please do not try to replicate this at home, okay? This is professional doing stupid things. So, what I'll do, there is a wall so I don't fall down, because we will not be able to see things, what's going on. I need to go in straight line, because we will not be able to change it. We aim at this. Tried it many times. There. We drop. 2 bombs is the maximum. And we back up, right? So, what's happening now, I'm still holding the button backwards, because this is our backup plan, okay? This is important for everyone, and trust me guys, we all of you, most of us, has already experienced what's in grounded, so now we are testing some dumb stuff, okay? So, the thing is, why my stairs are higher up is the reason, because somewhere in the middle is where my radius, where the actions are happening, is really close to all those chests. And don't worry, the game has not broken, because I will show you how to break it. And by break I mean it will absolutely shut down. This will be the end of the video, I will show how to do it. But currently, when I threw that ball, the bomb there, down, what was happening, that action where it exploded, and oh, sorry, probably if you don't know, when the chest explodes, every single one of those items become physical. There is would be excellent firework. That was my first intention, because every item I owned, starting from little things, going higher to the flower petals and all the stuff. This is really funny how it looks when it's suddenly, I don't know, you can put 100 of them exploding and then taking a physical action and then popping out, and it's really like a popcorn, okay? Would be, because as you can see, game barely can handle these calculations. And the thing is, I want to absolutely say how awesome job Obsidian guys did, because it is not crashing. It is barely making it. And this is not a graphical thing, because I will, at least I think, and this is where this spherical thinking comes into play. Because any moment now, and as far as I can tell, yeah, this is approximately 20 seconds per frame we are moving backwards. And in a moment, we should be outside. You see? Yes, we are close. We are bringing this sphere I mentioned before outside the thing where currently it's happening, this all popping, because it's still in our radius. Game does the calculation, and it literally kind of freezes. What happens now when we are backing up, that calculation will be outside of the sphere, and game will resume absolutely perfectly without any problems. In a moment. Just bear with me, okay? I've done it before. And then actually weird things start to happen. Well, I'm going to show you all of that. Soon, we are not there yet. And another important thing. Someone would say, well, you can throw the bomb. I can turn 180 degrees and then just run up, taking that sphere out of my that action will happen outside my sphere, so no calculation, and everyone thinks it's awesome. Wrong. This is, I'm just moving ahead, otherwise the video is really frozen. I'm still holding the backwards button. If something must happen and is happening outside your, I need a name for it, I don't know, action radius, game crashes. Game currently can't handle if something, because it's really pretty far away. You see I'm pretty far away, and currently I'm still, these chests are in my radius. So if I run outside and that bomb, I would run as far so the bomb is outside my action radius, and it explodes, and it needs to do calculation and see which things are being thrown in there, and game crashes immediately. So this is the only way how we can actually, let's say, explode these chests. And one thing that needs to be in that action radius. That's one thing. Second thing, as I build this stairs up, I need to climb back up. Well, best case scenario, you drop a bomb which is absolutely next to the action radius, and then 2 steps back, we kind of are 2-3 steps back, and it should return to normal. And that's what I'm trying to achieve, and that's what I'm trying to say. So there is no workaround. You can't drop a bomb and run away. The game will crash. It will, by doing calculations outside the action radius, game crashes. There's no other way around. And similarly, I tried. I will show you how to crash and it actually crashes. You see, we are getting more, and this is out. We are currently outside of that action radius. These chests are outside, and you see, we run back, everything is in freaking normal, and I need to show you, and I will. You see what's happening? Look. As I said, it's not a graphical or technical kind of limitation, because everything is still being calculated and without any frame drop. This is the interesting thing. The first happening, I said it will be awesome. And that was absolutely perfect drop. I usually drop only, there are 2 chests left when I did the experiment, but this time I managed. The bomb dropped, and absolutely every single one of these. You see, this is all my belongings. There are all the rotten bee armor, there's berry chunks, there's absolutely everything. Grub leggings. Yes, everything I owned. Even these funny spider chunks and all that. It is a bit laggy because there's a lot of items, but I'll show you. Of course I'll show you, but you deserve to see and know. Now it's not that bad, you see? It does the calculations, and we are not even stuttering as much. Well, these are all my belongings. These are the mints. You don't want to mess around. But long story short, this is a really interesting thing. If you are thinking ever to experiment with explosives, damn it, I shouldn't. I needed to save that one button, but not button, but bomb. Or maybe I don't. Okay, let me try a different way, where actually it's not. Yeah, all the other containers are empty. I filled those with my items. Let me try another way to show you how the game crashes. I wonder if it will be the same effect. I mean, I wanted to show that with explosion, of course, because the video is about explosions, but maybe I will be wrong. That also might be the case. Yeah, but I'm not. So, if you are wondering what the hell happened, it was not even heavily CPU heavily or graphical video and second. What happened was my tower was so high it was outside my action radius. Yes, I invented the action radius thing in this game. Now I invented. So what happened? My tower was too high and it caused, you see, the House of Cards effect to one by one just dropping two planks of grass. But it went outside my action of radius. Game is literally paralyzed and cannot do. So my advice and what I want you to take away from this, keep in mind that action radius. Because, for example, if you are building a heavy bridge, a sky bridge, any building, any action that is outside some limited perimeter, you saw it was, I don't know, 7-8 stories about height. If you trigger something that will pop a grass drop, an item drop, a destroyed building piece or something, the game will crash. And at the beginning I mentioned there is a thing. Sometimes I run when I build this huge fortress around Anthill. I came back and when it's approximately the radius, either the ant triggered the trap or something, and game must have make a calculation, but a calculation and thing happening graphically and physically was outside the radius. It immediately force quit, like you saw, a brief freeze and then just quits the game. So if that happens, well, all my videos are so you know how not to trigger it, okay? So we'll not make it longer than it should. Now my demolition video is over with destroying Spider, destroying all my belongings, destroying my tower, and destroying the game because it forced quit. Thank you guys for watching, stay curious, and we will meet in next videos. Cheers.